mods, bring up the tier list. You have 3 options, okay? VShojo jail bail tier list. Okay, so this tier list is which members of VShojo would actually bail you out of jail. VShojo body. Which talent would help you hide a body?
Okay.
Okay. That's option number 2. Taxes tier list. Which one would help you evade taxes? As you can see, all 3 tier lists are for very important company activities, and they can all offer amazing bonding experiences.
Which one are you most interested in doing? Because honestly, your mods cooked with these. These are all really good.
I don't know. Chat, which one do you guys want, okay? 1, jail bail. 2, hide body. 3, tax evasion. Hiding a body?
2.
They want to see how hiding a body.
2.
Do you want to tier with your friends on how likely they are to help you hide a body?
Hell yeah!
Just in case you have to take out Gun Runner or something. He gets too crazy. Okay, bet. First up, we have Amelie. Our tiers are no questions, so if you work with a body, she will immediately pull out her truck and help you. Ride or die, her shovel is ready. Next tier, so bring flowers to the burial site and quietly cover for you. Number 3, they'll help you, but they'll complain the entire time. Or they will accidentally blurt out in the middle of a sponsor segment that they helped you hide a body. So this is in the bad tiers, okay? So at that point, you're getting caught. Who the frick is selling you out on accident, okay? Finally, our last tier immediately falls under imaginary police interrogation. Frame 1, they start confessing to nobody. They go outside and they say they hit a body. Straight up, they cannot hide it. Does this make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay, so our first person is Amelie. Where do you think she would be on the scale? Is she just gonna help you, no questions, or is she gonna cook you?
I think. Oh shit. Do you know Amelie well?
Not particularly. I know she's cool.
I feel like I haven't known Amelie. I feel like she's gonna accidentally blurt it out during a sponsor segment. I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay.
It's either that or bring flowers to the burial site. But I think she would like her tech is gonna falter and it's gonna be like, oh shit.
Well, hear me out. I do know that like she's kind of like a mother, and I think a good mother would at least like, you know, maybe she'd complain the whole time, but maybe she'd help you. Or like she'd bring flowers. Because a good mother's gonna try and help. You know, even if you kill someone, she'll try and help you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she's also a scuff queen.
True, she is scuffed. Okay, she might say during a sponsor segment.
Right?
The decision is hard to make, but it is up to you.
I'd say accidentally blurts it during a sponsor segment. I think the scuff queen triumphs above mafia boss. I'm a hero with you, chat.
All right, chat, she's a streamer before she's a mafia boss. Put her in that tier.
I think so. Boom.
Fair enough. No!
Okay, the mods are just biased.
What is
That's
this?
fine.
No!
Okay, just biased.
No!
Fire this. Okay.
She's so biased. Our mods are selling out right now. Good job, mods. Next up, we have fruit. So pretend you walk outside, Michi, and you hit someone with your truck that is parked, and they die of a heart attack unrelated to your truck. How are you going to get fruit to help you hide the body? And will she?
So fruit is a sweetheart. I feel like she will help you, but she's gonna cry the entire time. But that's not part of the tier list.
That sounds like a complaint to me. I don't know, bro. I mean, she drops a lot of bodies in Apex, like.
True. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know, bro. I think she'd just get the shovel, she'd be like, all right, nice KD, and she'd slap you on the back.
I'd say she's the first one. I guess mentally, I feel like she'll cry a little bit, but I see it. No questions, ride or die.
Okay.
I see it.
You think? Okay, bet. Filian would 100% board it during a sponsor segment. Shut up. Okay, next! Geega!
Oh, that's the second one.
What? How?
No questions asked. Geega's gonna be like, actually, guys, if I were to go into the site, it's going to be very detrimental to me. And legally, we're gonna be safer if you do it yourself. However, I will be, she's gonna essay. She's gonna be like, actually, guys, legally, it'll be best if we don't both incriminate ourselves.
Well, she's gonna like bust out the Stratego gameplay in the background, essentially.
And she's gonna quietly cover for me in the background. Very Geega core.
Okay, bet. Okay, interesting. Nice spread so far. Fair enough. Haruka. She definitely says during the sponsor segment. Let's just be honest. You know what she would do? She'd get really mad at someone and start just confessing that stuff just to get them. You know what I'm saying? Like just for a little bit of payback.
Honestly, I think Haruka is too sweet though. I feel like she's gonna fold under imaginary police interrogations.
She doesn't even get to the sponsor.
I think she's gonna be like, oh, I can't believe it, I did it, and then she's gonna take all the blame by herself because she's not gonna blame you, but she's gonna fold.
Okay, so she folds
Be like,
fast
I think
and has a
I
card.
did it. I manifested it.
Okay.
And then she cooks. She
Chat.
cooks herself.
07's Haruka's not. Mods! Down one.
That's crazy. Monsters don't
Immediately
wanna-
folds. Yeah. All right. Henya.
I think she would fold and incriminate. Oh,
Henya folds frame one. No. He's like, I don't know
She's
how
the
to.
driver, bro. She's gonna be the one
What?
killing a man.
What?
Wait,
Like,
have you seen Henya's driving skills?
well, okay, but like that doesn't. But no, but like. She may, yeah, but if okay, she just kills him, is she gonna fold or not? That's the question. Well, she does have 999 IQ, so she'd probably be smart enough to not confess. I don't know.
No, she's not gonna fold, but she's not gonna help you. She's gonna be like, "Ooh, good luck, Dio."
Kind of silly the second tier then. She just brings flowers to the burial site, you know what I'm saying?
True.
I think.
We'll do Henya's second tier.
Okay.
She wouldn't help you.
No, she definitely, okay, makes sense. She's too smart, I feel that. Alright, mods, put her in the second tier.
That's Hestia Happiness from the new VShojo Nova Wave.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure. Okay, bet. Do you know her that well?
A little, but
Tell me about her. I don't know anything about her.
so Hestia is very sweet. She does speak. She plays GTA roleplay most of the time.
Oh, so she's used
good
to hiding
Japanese and
bodies.
English.
Yeah, we need some more facts. Like, yeah, what do you think?
I think the first one. She's very used to it.
She, so you think she's got an eye roll body count already, or what?
I have no idea, man. But she says GTA RP for hours on end. You know.
Okay, so she just shows up, ride or die, immediately just helps you with a shovel.
Yeah, I don't think she'd hide the body, but she would bring a shovel. So that's good enough.
Okay, she'd be prepared. Okay, makes sense to me. All right, Hime.
that's top
I
tier
can see this.
behavior,
Yeah,
bro.
she just shows up with a shovel, right?
I agree. I think it's top tier behavior.
She's like, come
say
on, you're
less.
interrupting my hentai voice acting session. Let me go back. Alright. Put her in
I see
top
it.
tier. Easiest decision of the day. All the
this
blondes
is
go on top.
Hotaru.
What's up?
This person is Hotaru, also from VShojo Nova Wave.
Okay,
They're Japanese. They like playing One Piece card games, and they're a big fan of One Piece.
Well, I don't think going to jail is gonna help them become king of the pirates.
And honestly, I think she would fold under interrogation, bro.
Okay, GG's. Alright, mods, put her there.
I really think she would fold under pressure, man. She's too sweet. She's gonna be like, no, I did it, and then she's gonna fold.
So you have one of the new guys that got into top tier, and one of them got into absolute bottom tier.
Yeah,
We have a
'cause
diverse
one of them
roster.
is heartless.
Okay. Iron Mouse!
Ooh.
Mouse.
Top tier.
What? Oh
I
my
think
god,
so.
she wouldn't care?
Nah, bro. She's the type that she's like, you went through. Okay,
I
know
feel like
what
she would
to
just
do.
curse
Say
you out with
less.
like 87 different curse words in Spanish while you're like trying to carry the body. Like, am I crazy for
Oh,
thinking
no.
that?
She'll
She's-
only curse you
Puta
out if you made a
madre.
mistake. You leave too much of a mess, then she'll curse you out. But if you're clean about it, she won't.
Oh, okay, so she's about to be a professional assassin. Mouse, you got your back?
Exactly.
Okay, mods, put her on top.
100%.
Okay, Kason, top or second top, right? You think she'd fold?
Second top.
Second
I
top,
think-
yeah.
I think she's not the shoveling, you know, she's too nice to shovel for you, but second top.
I feel like she's mentally unhinged and she'd just be like, yeah, man, I'll definitely cover for you. Seems like a fun time to me. And then she'll go to the funeral and talk to people about like her feet or something. And they're like, what's going on? And then you get away with it, for sure.
And I think she'll just go to the funeral and talk about her feet, and then
Yeah.
I'll get away with it.
Yeah, so
But she
orange
wouldn't
tier.
shovel.
Orange tier for sure.
Yeah, orange tier.
Yep, perfect. All right, Kuro. Okay, Kuro. He's
that
gotta
guy
be
will
bottom three.
complain.
He's gotta be bottom 3 tiers for sure.
100% he will. Bro, he complains about everything.
I
this guy.
know.
All he does is fucking Life is so dark and sad.
Okay.
He's the third one for sure. He will complain just for the sake of complaining, and then you'll complain, and he'll be like, "I'm just British, man. That's what we do." And then you're cooked.
That's fair enough. Mods, why are there French fries on my screen? Okay, Kuro would probably be involved in the murder. Nah, I think he would just have a mental meltdown. Yeah, true. French fry drum scare? Yeah, British fish and chips. Facts. Okay,
Ew.
Matara. I feel like Matara.
First one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she would just lock in. She'd be like, all right, listen, you're fricked up, but I ate my last 6 husbands, so we'll get through this one. And then she'd say chicken jockey. I feel like, yeah.
Chicken jockey. And everyone stands up and claps. Nah, dude. Mata isn't gonna even say you fricked up. She's gonna be like, honestly, it's his fault for not looking left and right before crossing the road.
True. My chat's saying she would eat him. I guess that also works.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, put her in S+.
100%.
Mods!
Mata is not the type that's gonna be like, oh, you messed up. Nah, she's gonna be like, honestly, you're kind of fair. You're kind of base for doing it because it's his fault, not yours, Cook.
That's facts. That's facts.
So, top tier Matara Khan.
Melody! Oh, God.
What do you think?
It's gotta be tier 4 or 5. I feel like sponsored on accident during a sponsor segment would absolutely be Melody Core. She'd be like, oh, I'm so locked in. I would never tell the cops. And then in the middle of the stream, she's like, oh, I hit a dead body. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. And then, I don't know. I don't know what happens after that. We'd have to see.
I feel like she'll fold. She'll be like, I've never killed anyone. Oh, wait. Yes, I have.
Okay. But would it happen during a sponsor segment or a police interrogation?
I think Mel is very professional.
Oh, okay. So only during interrogations.
Right?
Kinda, yeah. I can see that. What is this? Stumbles on a pebble. I'm gone. Hello?
Where would you be in the tier list, do you think?
Probably. Okay, I would not fold during an imaginary police interview. I'm hard, okay? I don't frick with that. Yeah. Now, I'd probably say during a sponsor segment. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd be like, guys, the other day, and then I would just effing realize I'm too far in, so I'd just say it, and then just be like, just kidding, and that would be the end of it. I wouldn't fold! Right, Michi?
I feel like you'd fold.
Tough hands. Oh, okay. No, I wouldn't.
Okay, hold on. Okay, stand back. I'm gonna pretend to interrogate you, and we'll see how it works.
Okay, bet. I'm backing up. I'm ready.
All right.
Interrogate me.
Hold on.
Yep.
Filian!
What?
I know what you did.
I didn't pee the bed.
I know what you did yesterday. Filian!
What? Yeah, what?
Admit your crimes.
Mike, I didn't know what crimes. I didn't shower.
Oh my God, you're just gonna insult yourself like that instead of folding? That's crazy.
It's a natural defense mechanism. It's like dropping my tail.
Wow, you're just gonna be like, oh, I mean, I didn't shower that one time, and I know I suck.
It's a diversion. That's like a stink bug.
Like a skunk.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I'm like a skunk. French fries. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna finish this tier list this way, Chad. This was a little cool. Why is there Russian text? All right, guys, we're gonna finish the fight ourselves, Halo style. Michi, you ready to speedrun this? Okay, wait, Michi, it's your turn. Well,
you decide.
Well, me? Chat, help me decide.
Well.
Okay, Michi, I'm looking at you, okay? You own a pet tarantula. If your tarantula killed someone, you would not tell anyone. That's a fact.
True.
Now, I know you probably know how to hide a body because I can tell. I can smell it on people. So, but here's the problem. You take a lot of meds, do you not?
I do, Your Honor.
So you're gonna decide on a random stream. It's a great time to tell your whole chat about it.
Michi gets zooted and spills.
So I think you're gonna start off in no questions, ride or die. And then the very next stream, you're going to quickly degenerate down to a sponsored segment. Do you agree?
But would I ever be medicated during a sponsor segment, though?
Okay. All right. Now that is a very specific debate. We will make a tier just for you. That just says for a normal stream.
She doesn't know I was medicated for a sponsored segment once.
Okay, well, all right, never mind. Okay, all right.
Yes, you're right, though, chat. It's not my fault, okay? They're like, oh, the sponsor segment at 2 a.m. You're joking me. 2 a.m.?
We have found
time.
We have found her home. Wait, so like your sponsors have to tell you a specific time to play a game?
Well, no, but they would prefer it. And I was like, yeah, I mean, they did give me the freedom of choice. And I said 2 a.m. because I thought it was so funny.
Bro.
They said, be yourself. And I think being medicated is very myself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Let it
Fair enough.
breathe.
Whenever I do a
At least you'll know
sponsor,
if it's good or not.
I always tell them I do it at one time and then I just don't. And then half the time Mythic's like, Filian, lock in. It's
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had a sponsor the other day and I crashed my stream trying to play the game because I decided to update my graphics card midstream. Never again. Yeah, I was not.
I did that too.
You did it too? Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, twinsies! My twinnies!
We
Ah.
suck. We're never getting sponsored again.
No,
dude.
we're not. It's just over. It's just
We're fucking. It's
every time
cooked.
I get a
We're
new
broke.
sponsor, I'm like, okay, well, there's the last one. It's effing over after this.
Jingle our cans, man. Me and you on the side of the road. Spare bits, cat. Jingle, jingle.
True. Blue hair, who this?
So this is Nagi.
Nagi.
When she debuted, she showed off her cool air gun and then shot her monitor
What?
live on stream.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she's gonna board under a sponsor segment, probably.
I feel like she would
'Cause-
kill somebody.
Yes, she
If
would.
she had
But
an
what happens
airsoft
after
gun
that?
And then she accidentally shot her monitor on her debut.
And then what happens? Does she just no questions, ride or die, or is she gonna talk about it on a sponsor?
I feel like she's ride or die.
Okay, I feel like she sounds like very mentally unhinged, but I'll trust your word
She
for
is
it.
quite unhinged.
I'll take your word for it. All right.
Now this one is Wawa Fussy Baby, but cute Fussy Baby. This is Peke.
Wait, what?
Peke has a really sweet voice. She's very cute, very gremlin energy. Imagine like a little child running around with a knife.
Okay.
But cute.
I
So
feel
you
appropriated.
tolerate it.
I see. So, where would a kid with a knife be? Sounds like ride or die.
First one.
Yeah, that's ride or die, is it not? Makes
Yeah.
sense.
She's peak. Peke is peak.
Yup,
And
fair
now
enough.
Zentreya.
Zen. I can only see 2 tiers for Zen. She would. 3 tiers, actually. Step 1, she might board during a sponsored segment because her TTS accidentally freaks up and makes her say it. She'll be like, thank you for
Okay.
sponsoring today. We killed someone. And then she'll be like, sorry, we're sponsored. That would be it, okay? That's an option.
Okay.
The other thing is, she is a toaster, so the entire time while she tries to help you hide the body, she's gonna start saying passively aggressive or sarcastic remarks the entire time. And she'll be like, what the frick is going on? Holy frick this. I can't wait to go to jail. That will be her. The last I can see is she doesn't want anything to do with it, but she'll cover for you after the fact.
I only see 2 tiers for Zen, and it's either the first one or the third one. It depends on the mood. If Zen is feeling not in the mood to talk, it'll be the first one. But
Okay.
if Zen is being herself, it'll be the third one.
Okay, well, how
It'll
about
be
this?
like,
Hear me
This
out.
is very sloppy.
We both overlap on 3. You want to put her there?
Okay, we'll
Okay,
put her
bet.
on 3.
All right. Bonk. Let's go, dude.
Where would you put yourself here?
I'm definitely in the 4th tier with you. I say a lot of days on sponsored segments, and I say, oh, frick, I'm sponsored. So I feel like that would definitely be a good fit, you know? Actually, I'd be in the
You can't
first tier.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.